What's up, world? Welcome to a brand new show, Jeremiah's Point of View. As you know, this video will be on my YouTube channel after it's all said and done. Brand new show, YouTube channel. Go comment on old videos. Comment on this video if you want to. Comment on, my social media pages with this, when I post the video clips and everything. Let's go. Let's get it started. Also, yeah, dropped a new podcast episode yesterday, so go listen to it on podcast platforms. So let's go. Let's get this started. I wouldn't say this is a question of the day or question of the week or anything. I like when I vent. I think y'all like when I vent because that's when I get like clips and views and all that stuff. So I had been doing something for like a couple months, but I finally did it. I finished it today. I've been kind of just unfollowing people on social media, especially Instagram. I do it a little bit on Facebook here and there too, but I don't follow a lot of people on Instagram. Like I stopped following like celebrities and stuff. Like I stopped following that shit because it's just like it's the same fucking story over and over again. It's nothing new. It's nothing exciting. And I always felt like if I ever if it's a celeb that I like and respect, then the news is gonna trend regardless. My favorite artists are going to trend. So, but yeah, man, I think that has no real like, I don't personally like feel like following anybody on social media means anything. Like I follow my family, some friends that I have. But I follow my family because, I might not be able to talk to them or, check up on them like I want to. So I just follow them on social media. But if I had everybody's number, I probably would like not really follow them on social media. But I also feel like I'm very aware of like just being, I'm very aware of just like this is what they do to us, right? Like I think we all know this shit. I think we're not stupid. I think that you ever been on social media, especially like Instagram? You ever been on Instagram and like you're following somebody, and then the next thing you know, you go to like your search page, I guess, and you start to see like people that you follow, the person you just started following. Then you start seeing like the people that kind of like resemble that person. That's what they do to us on social media, man. Every time, like they used to they television programming. They doing that shit on social media programming because they're like, this is the suggestions we think you like. I never said that. I never told you motherfuckers that. You just see what y'all just assume that because I'm following this person that I would like those situations too. And motherfucker, like that has nothing to do with nothing. And I think that I'm aware of that shit. I'm starting to get to that point of like questioning. And I think in life we gotta question certain things. I think we always act like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. No, no, I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I think if it's meant to be, then yeah, it be. But also, I feel like you still gotta put the groundwork in to create that energy and provide that vibes and truly build on something that could be great. So I feel, and plus I got tired of like my timeline. Like when I say like when I go to a search page or something, it's the same shit over and over again. It's nothing new. It's just like a different story. It's just a different name. Talk about the same shit that everybody's already talking about. Like, and it gets to the point where I'm like, I don't really care. And because I think social media is just a bunch of bullshit, right? Like, and I feel like this, like I'm getting followers, but it's not like I get it if you follow me, but it's I don't know. I just don't fuck with social media, man. I just don't. I'm I don't like it like that. I'm trying to not post as much. When I do post, it really is about the podcast or the videos, maybe the music that I'm listening to right now that kind of gets me motivated. And that's kind of what I always put, like today's energy or morning energy or, today's motivation. Go to quote. I got quotes on my phone, so, it's an app. It's like motivational quotes you could get. And, so I have quotes on my phone. And sometimes I save the quotes that I like and then I post them. And then, now I'm cutting down on that because I used to post them like every other day. Now I post them like maybe, if I remember, maybe a day in a week, or maybe not even that whole week. I might not even post anything. So, I might post them on a Saturday or a Sunday just because I was like, oh shit, I forgot I had these quotes in the thing. Let me post it. And it gets buzz, but it gets certain likes, but it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, but sometimes people need that shit, and I get it, but I don't like, I don't like, following a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And especially like that, I hate the word follow. It's like, no, motherfucker, I'm not a follower. I'm a leader, motherfucker. If I'm, you know, supporting this artist, and I'm, supporting them by, showing them love on social media, I don't like the word follow. I'm not following a motherfucking person. I'm supporting that person. I hate that shit. I hate that word follow. Because I'm a fucking leader. I'm not a follower, motherfucker. I'm a leader. And if you can't see that shit, well, then okay, then I'm not making content or anything for you to understand and see. And that's my whole problem with that shit. I just don't like it. I the word follow. Like, it's like, I'm not following nobody. I'm supporting people. I like your post because I support you. I show you love because I support you. And that's the way I feel. And I feel like that's where I'm starting to get more into myself on. Drake said this in a song. He was like, a boss is a role that I grew into. I think a leader is something I grew into. I'm starting to realize like what I'm doing is very inspiring, not just for me, but it could be for somebody out there. And I think that's the main thing. I think you always want to be a leader. You never want to be a follower. Who the fuck wants to follow? Like, you don't know where the fuck this person going. And you're not going to ask because that's not what you're supposed to do. As a follower, you don't ask questions. You just follow. If somebody say jump, you say how high. That's what they do. What they do to you. When you're a leader, you questioning it. You're like, that shit don't sound right. We going this way. But it's like a snake pit. It's like alligator farm. Like, what the fuck are we? Like, what are you going? Like, where are we going? Like, you're really about to put us in this situation? That's when you realize you're another alpha male. You're not here to fucking follow nobody. You're here to lead. And that's when y'all bump heads. It's like, I'm bumping heads with you because you feel like I should be shutting the fuck up and following you. But if I'm a real one, I'm not going to follow you. I'm not going where you going. And that's what a real one is. You question this shit. A real one isn't because if my friend go down, I gotta go. Like, nah, a real one is you question what's going on. You understand the makings and the bearings of what life is, and you understand the trials and tribulations of what's going on, and you make the best of that assumption, and you do what you gotta do with that. And sometimes it is protecting your friend, and sometimes going out there and showing people you ain't nothing to play with, but it's also understanding, like, I could hurt you. That's very simple. But what's going to hurt you more is my growth, my success, my understanding. I'm not here to have conversations with people that ain't on my level and understand where I'm going in life. Let me take that back. Because you don't have to be on my level. to understand where I'm going in life. You just gotta know I'm a leader and I'm going where I am supposed to go. Now, if you want to follow that, that is completely up to you. But if you want to join it and you want to build something too, then you're a leader too. And I support you. And I want you to grow. And I want you to be successful. And I want you to have your own. Because I don't want to ever have somebody say, well, you held me back. How the fuck I held you back? I never held you back. You decided to follow, not lead. That's not my problem. That's yours. That's what you built. That's what you decided to do. I never told you to do that shit. I told you, whoever makes it, make sure you bring me with you. And when you make it, I create what I create. And we build that shit together. I feel like people don't understand that. That's not a follower. That's a partner. That's a partner. That's not a follower. That's a partner. We created it together. We built this shit together. You might have had yours. I might have had mine. But we came together and we built something amazing to leave for the future and create for the present. And when they look back on it, they're going to be like, the past was amazing because of those two. That's what it is. We are all in this trying to keep up with each other's shit. I'm not trying to keep up with nobody. I can't. I'm not nobody but me. I can't. I will never keep up with somebody that I'm not. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you feel. I don't know what your motivation is. Your motivation is completely different than mine. You might have 3 kids at home. You might have to feed them. That motivates a motherfucker to do some shit that you just don't. You don't have the I don't personally have the capacity for. You don't know. You don't know what that person is trying to do or what they have to deal with. And I salute you because your motivation is different than mine. My motivation is just being heard one day. And if I'm heard, then great. That's all it is. I don't say shit out of malice. I say that all the time. I never say anything out of malice. I never want people to feel like I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I never want that. That's not what I'm here to do. But I am here to tell you, you don't always have to commit to the status quo. And I think we all do. I did for a long time. I think I committed to the status quo because I didn't want to be the one out the bubble. I didn't want to be the one that says, when people used to say, oh, I can't believe you didn't see that. You missed out on that? What? I missed out on what? I used to say that shit. Now I'm like, people say that shit. You missed out on that? Probably, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Fuck. What happened? I guess it wasn't that fucking important. I would have saw it. I guess it wasn't that fucking important. I would have saw it. And that's exactly what I feel now. If I needed to see it, the man above would have probably put it in my pathway to see it. But he didn't. So he was just like, continue to live your life, young man. Continue to live your life, young black king. I'm like, all right, well, thank you. It's simple as that. It's like, if it's meant to be in my pathway, then it'll be in my pathway. But if it's not, then fuck it. It is what it is. Like, I'm not about to continue to try to... I'm not here to fit in. I'm tailor-made. I'm set to stand out. That's what it is. If you trying to fit in, great. I'm happy for you. I have no bad feelings towards you. I understand. Being the one on the outside sucks. I know. It sucks. It's fucking horrible. Sometimes people can never understand what you're going through or understand what you're saying or mentally, like, you don't want to go to the party? But you don't want to go to the party? Why you not going to the party? That made no sense. Why you ain't going to the party? You ain't drinking? Why you ain't drinking? That made no sense. Why you ain't drinking? You ain't smoking? Why you ain't smoking? That don't make no sense. Why you ain't smoking? I get it. And you join in because you're like, I don't want to be the one that gets the question. I saw what they just did to that dude. Let me go ahead and just drink a little. Let me smoke a little. Let me talk a little. And it's like, I could do it, but then it wouldn't be true to myself. And I would be hating myself afterwards because I'd be like, man, out of all that shit, I could have just said, that's just not me. And yeah, you probably would be like, what you mean that's just not you? I get what you're trying to say, and I get what you're trying to do. But to me, that's not me, man. I'm not them. I'm not going to ever fit in to the box. Because I'm not meant to. Maybe I'm not meant to have friends or a real, relationship or something right now. Maybe I will never be fit into that box. Maybe I just will never be that. That's understandable. I could understand that. I'm getting older, I understand. I would love kids one day. Will I have them? Who knows? But I get it if I don't, because I don't really force myself to do anything. People say, you got to go out there and go ahead and force yourself. I do. I do, but it's also, I don't know if people like me for me, or if you just, or they see, I see the mindset of, this is not going to fit what I am as a person right now. And so I'll back off of it. Because, like I said, it takes time to kind of like, I say this all the time, like, it takes time to kind of like build something. This podcast, it takes time. These videos, it takes time. I'm getting people liking it. I'm getting people fucking with it. But it takes time. It is not like some shit you're going to build overnight. And the same thing with a relationship or a friendship. You're not going to build it overnight. You got to talk. You got to have conversations. You got to communicate. You got to... And that's the thing. Sometimes I'm not into the communication. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like talking. Sometimes I'm pissed off at the world. Like I said a couple of videos ago, I got bipolar. I don't feel like talking. If I don't feel like talking and you call me, why you ain't call me? What the fuck you calling me for then? If I ain't call you, there's a reason why I didn't call you. and it's that is simple. It's that simple. Like, there's a reason why I didn't call you. I'm going through something right now. And when I'm done going through this situation by myself for a second, and when I finally do get out of that misty ass fog that I be in, that feel like nobody understands me, so let me not say nothing. When I finally do get to a point of like, but I do need to talk to somebody, you probably will be the first person I call. And not a minute after. But don't force me. Because then I'm going to start thinking like, oh, you think you can run this situation. No, I can't even run it. And that's just how it goes. I feel like that's probably why I stopped today following the people I was following, because it's like, I don't really have no connection to any of these people. I love their music. I love what they do. But other than that, I don't know people like that. And I don't know, I just want to build something for people to understand. Like, you might feel like you don't know me like that, but that's why I always say after the videos, comment, send me comments. I would love to hear about stories, I got to hit up my boy. He commented on my last video, man. I got to hit you up, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going to comment back at you on Instagram. I forgot to do it for the last couple of days, but I've been doing the podcast videos, just trying to clear my mind, trying to get my point of views, trying to not overthink. But I'm going to hit you up, bro. I definitely got to hit you up for that. For commenting. I got you. Appreciate you, by the way, for that. But yeah, man, comment. I would love to hear y'all point of views. I would love to hear comments. I would love to see what y'all think of videos and the podcast. And it will help me. But it won't change me. It will help me. It will help me tremendously. But it won't change my mindset of what I do for these videos or these podcasts, because that's something that only I know how to do. And I'm starting to realize that. But I want people to be more open with it. And I think that, yeah, man, I'm not a follower. I'm a leader, man. And if I support you, and if I do follow you on social media, I'm supporting you. I'm not following you. I'm supporting you. Because I know how hard it is out here for people that don't get that. It don't take shit to send a caption. Hey, bro, proud of you, man. It don't take shit to call somebody. Hey, just thinking about you. How you feeling? It don't take shit to text somebody and be like, yo, I ain't hear from you in a couple of days. You all right? You good? All right. Shit, I was just checking on you. Just wanted to make sure you was good. It don't take shit. It don't take shit. But we follow these fucking celebs and shit, and we want them to comment back at us. They be busy. That's cool. But I'd rather talk to human, real people that got like real emotions and shit. and see what they feeling like. Because that's more important than anything. I support them still. So the musicians and all them, I support them still. But it's just like, I don't have to follow you to support you. So I just wanted to vent. I just wanted to vent. First video of the week. Like I said, my podcast episode is out on podcast platforms everywhere. Risking, I forgot what the hell I named that shit. Risking for life. I think I probably named it yesterday. Risking for life. As in, like, what would you risk for, like, they always say high risk, high reward, but what are you really truly risking? And is it really a reward if you're losing out on something that you might need in the long haul? I guess that's what, I was going with, risking for life. So it's on streaming services everywhere, podcast platforms everywhere, I should say. And this video will be on my YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to it. For old videos, old podcast episodes, and probably do another video. Hopefully I could do another podcast. I want to do another podcast this week. I want to give y'all 2. I haven't done that in a while. But I might give you 2 this week. But I know I got a couple more videos in me. Question of the week still coming, and I still gotta finish up, the music, the songs and stuff that have motivated me, changed my life and my outlook on what things are. And I might do that shit tonight. And get back to it. So, like I said, YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show. This video will be there, and I'll talk to y'all soon, man. I'll talk to y'all real soon, man. Thank y'all for the support, and I appreciate everything, man. I really, really do, man. And if you are supporting me, if you're supporting me on social media, I love y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I can't even thank y'all enough. If you're supporting me on YouTube or anywhere else, man, thank you. I love y'all. I can't even ask shit for anything else, man. I just need, that. I'm so proud and, blessed that y'all support me and even like what I'm saying. So I hear it from my mom, and she's like, people listen to you. You really are saying something of value. So I literally cannot thank y'all enough. I can't. So I really, really appreciate that, man. And like I said, man, I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good day, man. Have a really good day, man. And I'll see y'all soon.